Hello, my name is Angela Russ. This presentation is Great Nurse Leaders. This is for Ball State University, Management 500. The audience for this presentation is current nurse leaders or managers. The objectives for the presentation are as follows. Define transformational leadership. Identify why transformational leadership is important in nursing. Identify key leadership elements of transformational leadership, and learn how to develop and enhance transformational leadership qualities. First off, what makes a great nurse leader? Studies have shown that leadership of nurse managers directly impacts the performance of their hospital nursing units. The consistent display of transformational leadership behaviors by nurse managers are key to superior performance and organizational effectiveness. What is transformational leadership? Transformational leaders inspire and engage their employees through activities that broaden and elevate the interests of their followers, generate awareness and commitment to the organization's mission and values, and promote teamwork. Transformational leaders exhibit vision, charisma, risk-taking, outside-of-the-box thinking, and excel at motivating others while acting as a mentor and role model. Next, why is transformational leadership important? Transformational leadership is important because these behaviors have been linked to increased retention, job satisfaction among staff, and more importantly, empowerment in the nursing staff. Transformational leadership successfully shapes the unit's culture. It manifests trust, collaboration, confidence, and organizational commitment. Next, the key leadership elements. In a study done by Cassada and Parker in 2011, they found that the key leadership elements that were strong contributors to leadership satisfaction and effectiveness were charisma, confidence, and ethical and moral attributes of a leader. In addition, the study showed that the followers' perceptions of their leaders making an extra effort were mentoring, advising, coaching, supporting, and other actions that facilitated self-actualization among the nurses. First, we will talk about charisma. According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, charisma is a personal magic of leadership arousing special popular loyalty or enthusiasm for a public figure. While many argue that you either have charisma or don't, authors such as Dale Carnegie and Robert Cialdini both have published books, How to Influence People, How to Win Friends and Influence People, and The Art and Science of Influence. And these explain techniques and the science of influence. Next is confidence. Transformational leaders are confident people. They focus on empowerment. They learn from their errors, and they enjoy innovation. They take risks, and they think outside the box. In regards to ethical and moral attributes, a nurse manager needs to be non-judgmental and have integrity. He or she makes ethical decisions and initiates higher standards and abides by the codes of professional conduct. The next three key leadership elements are mentoring and coaching, supporting, and activities that promote self-actualization. A nurse manager acts as a role model. They consider relationships valuable. They encourage, empower, and motivate their employees. Nurse managers also support. They enhance their own and their team competencies. They focus on human relationships, and they celebrate their colleagues' achievements. Lastly, self-actualization. A nurse manager acknowledges their colleagues' values, and they help staff to realize their own potential, which is the definition of self-actualization. Going to examples of transformational leadership or how to improve this on your unit. The first one is visible leadership, going back to the front line. Back to the floor activities increase the visibility of leaders' commitment to policy and its effective implementation. Benefits of going back to the front line or being on the floor include building a positive culture, increasing communication, championing change, and increasing empowerment among the staff members. Another example is shared governance, and this is an opportunity structure that engages nurses and promotes leadership development. In addition, mentor relationships are essential to the development of the professional nurse. A mentor needs to be skilled at listening, facilitating reflection, and providing constructive feedback for growth. In conclusion, nurse managers can use transformational leadership behaviors to influence their staff to strive towards excellence and effectively contribute to the organization. It is important for nurse managers to understand which transformational leadership elements lead to leadership effectiveness. Nurse managers can develop and strengthen transformational leadership behaviors through opportunities such as visible leadership, shared governance, and mentor relationships. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this presentation.